What happens when one of comedy's most recognizable couples admits that laughter wasn't enough to save their marriage? That's exactly what fans witnessed when Christina Pazsitzky sat down behind the microphone and, through tears, confirmed that she and fellow comedian Tom Segura are ending their relationship after roughly 2 decades together. For millions of podcast listeners who have followed their journey for years, it wasn't just celebrity news, it felt like the closing of an era. During a deeply emotional episode of Your Mom's House, Christina didn't try to hide what she was feeling. She became emotional almost immediately while explaining that the divorce is extremely sad. She revealed that the couple had spent several years trying to repair their marriage, especially for the sake of their children and family. But despite those efforts, they reached a point where they simply couldn't make the relationship work. It wasn't a sudden decision, and it certainly wasn't one they took lightly. What makes this story especially different from many high-profile celebrity breakups is the tone. Christina made it clear that this isn't a bitter divorce. In fact, she urged fans not to choose sides, emphasizing that she and Tom remain on good terms and are committed to putting their children first. She described the last 20 years as an amazing run, reminding listeners that together they built not only a marriage but also a family, successful comedy careers, and one of the biggest podcast brands in entertainment. And that's where the story becomes even more emotional. Longtime fans didn't just watch these two perform stand-up. They watched them grow up together. Christina reflected on the early days when they were struggling comedians living in Los Angeles with almost no money, chasing a dream that eventually became reality. Over the years, audiences celebrated their wedding, laughed through countless podcast episodes, watched them become parents, and even followed them through difficult moments like health scares, personal losses, and the challenges of the pandemic. Their relationship became part of the show's identity, making this announcement especially personal for loyal listeners. If you've been wondering why fans started speculating in recent months, there were subtle signs. Reports noted that the pair hadn't appeared together on new podcast recordings for a while, and rumors grew after Tom was seen publicly without his wedding ring. In July, news first surfaced that they had quietly separated, but until now neither of them had publicly shared the emotional reality behind that decision. Christina's latest appearance finally answered those questions in her own words rather than through speculation. Even with the marriage ending, the future of their professional partnership remains one of the biggest questions. Together they built YMH Studios into a podcast powerhouse, producing multiple successful shows while turning Your Mom's House into one of comedy's biggest digital brands. So far, there has been no official announcement that the podcast itself is ending, and previous reports indicated they intend to continue working together while co-parenting their children. That could make this one of the rare celebrity divorces where the business relationship survives even after the marriage doesn't. Perhaps the most powerful moment came near the end of Christina's message. She reminded fans that they've already survived so many difficult chapters together. After reflecting on everything life had thrown at her over the years, she delivered a line that perfectly captured her resilience, joking that if cancer couldn't stop her, this wouldn't either. It wasn't just humor. It was a reminder that healing doesn't happen overnight, but moving forward is still possible. For many viewers, this story is about more than two famous comedians ending a marriage. It's a reminder that even relationships built on laughter can face challenges no one else sees. At the same time, Christina and Tom's decision to prioritize respect, family, and their children offers a different kind of example in a world where celebrity breakups often become public battles. As their next chapter begins, fans will undoubtedly be watching to see how both continue their careers, their podcast, and their lives after one of comedy's most talked about partnerships comes to an end. If you found this update helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Unix Media, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest news. Thanks for watching.